We have quite a lot of new Modern Warfare 3 Zombies information for you today, and by the way, I did post a massive, almost 50-minute long video going over literally everything from the trailer that was released last week, which I will have linked to down in this video's description. But first things first, Modern Warfare 3 is going to be seeing a collector's edition. They've not been doing collector's editions lately for some weird reason. They've been skipping out of them with the last few Call of Duties or so, but the Modern Warfare 3 collector's edition has gone live early on the Walmart store, and it's going to cost $149. Personally, I don't think there's enough content in this collector's edition to warrant that price, but if you're a huge fan of collector's items and stuff like that, since this is going to be a limited edition, then this is probably going to be a must-buy for you. Anyways, this is everything coming in the Modern Warfare 3 collector's edition for $149. So you will get a Walmart exclusive bundle, which I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I'm guessing you'll get a code in the box that will get you some exclusive items in game. Of course, you will get Modern Warfare 3 itself, which sells for $70 standard, and it does come with a collector's edition box as well that'll encase your game and the content. That's pretty nice. You will also get the standard game case with the disc. You'll get a bronze washed resin wall plaque featuring Simon Ghost Riley. That's 10-inch height times 8-inch width with 1.75-inch depth. You will also get the Zombie Night Vision metallic poster, which is 12-inch by 16-inch. You get a set of 8 different enamel collector's pins, which you can see on screen, of Connie, Task Force 141, Juggernog, a Monkey Bomb, Captain Price, a night vision goggle, and an M16. You get a set of 4 special edition lithographs, which are 4-inch by 6-inch, and you can see all of them on screen. One of them is going to be a ray gun. You will also get one of Rust, and I believe one's of the new Urzikstan Warzone map, and it will come in an exclusive collectible retail box packaging. So that's everything in this collector's edition, but like I said, this gives us quite a bit of new information regarding zombies. For one, the poster actually confirms to us some of the bosses that are going to be in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So first of all, we see a Plague Hound that's red. Of course, it's probably not going to be red in game. This is just a cool aesthetic for the poster. And then in the background, we can also see a Disciple that was first introduced on Richtofen in Cold War Zombies. So it seems like pretty much a lot of the special enemies and the bosses in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies are just going to be ones returning from Cold War Zombies. Of course, we already know that the Mimic is going to be returning, but it does seem like a lot of the other bosses are going to be back. And honestly, I'm not really a big fan of this. I would rather see completely fresh new bosses as opposed to them just reusing all of the ones we saw in the last game. And it does seem like the wonder weapons and a lot of the other content is again just going to be exactly the same from Cold War Zombies. And I think it sucks a little bit considering we're in a brand new setting in Modern Warfare Zombies that we've never seen before. It would have been a lot more fitting for us to see entirely unique bosses, wonder weapons and stuff like that. And I'm sure there will be some, but it seems like the vast majority are going to be from Cold War Zombies. Now, I want to talk about more that is revealed from this collector's edition, as well as more information about Modern Warfare 3 Zombies in a second, but first of all, I have a very awesome message to share with you. Gamers and thrill seekers alike, gather round as today's video is sponsored by none other than Metaball, a groundbreaking PvP sensation that's here to redefine the way you game. Now let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a universe where the pulsating energy of basketball collides with futuristic sci-fi vibes. That's the arena of Metaball, and it's a realm where every match feels like a blockbuster event. Currently making waves in Steam's early access, this gem is available for absolutely free via the link below, and the excitement doesn't stop there. The open beta has also launched in stellar presence on PlayStation and Xbox, so no matter your platform, Metaball is ready to dazzle. Worried about playing with friends on different devices? Cast those concerns aside, as the game features seamless cross-play integration. Barriers are shattered, enabling you to team up or face off with pals irrespective of your platform. As a rider in the electric world of Metaball, you're in the limelight, competing for more than just points. You are crafting a legacy, amassing M coins, climbing the ranks, and craving the intoxicating allure of the top spot. This is basketball, but not as you know it. It's faster, fiercer, and loaded with unexpected twists and turns. Feel the rush as you glide on your state-of-the-art hoverboard, making jaw-dropping plays by snatching the ball with a chain that feels like an extension of your very soul. The game's mechanics are simply out of this world. Swing into action, dunk with flair, sprint with nitro-infused bursts, and take to the skies with spectacular jumps. Whether it's a casual skirmish, a ranked battle for supremacy, or an exclusive private match, Metaball promises and delivers was a non-stop exhilaration. But here is the kicker. Every win, every move, every MVP movement translates to rewards. We are talking coins, points, and exclusive bonuses that elevate your gameplay. As you stack up those rank points, the meta pass becomes an open gateway to a treasure trove of mind-blowing rewards and elite gear. And customization fans rejoice. The special Metaball shop invites you to splash your hard-earned coins on some of the coolest, most avant-garde equipment, ensuring your rider stands out in every match. So if you were itching to dive headfirst into this revolutionary gaming cosmos, don't wait another second. Check out the link in the description and catapult yourself into the heart of Metaball. Remember, it's 100% free, so there's no risk of you not enjoying it and wasting your money. So you might as well give it a try. It's fiercely fun and beckons you to a world where the action never stops. So let the games begin and try it out. So like I said before, it seems like a lot of wonder weapons as well as other content in the game is going to similarly be returning from Cold War Zombies. And the reason being is, of course, in the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies intro cutscene trailer that was released, we saw that there was a room underneath a hotel in Urzikstan that Zakhaev, of course, infiltrated to collect these Ethereum canisters. And we saw Weaver and the rest of the Requiem heads dead around this table. Most likely they were sacrificing themselves for some reason for this device to collect their souls. Maybe it was to allow Samantha Maxis to escape from the Dark Ether. Maybe it was a trap by Eddie Richtofen to try and rescue his son from the Dark Ether. We're not sure what this is. We'll find out, of course, in Call of Duty 2024 Zombies. Anyways, in this room, there's a bunch of returning items. We see on the shelves, there's loads. So we see the Monkey Bomb, and even in the Collector's Edition, one of the enamel pins is of the Monkey Bomb. We also see the Cerberus Wonder Weapon from MWIII. We also see that there are some perk canisters, and these are Juggernog, Elemental Pop, and Deadshot Daiquiri. Again, so yeah, more content from Cold War Zombies, although Deadshot's of course been in prior games, but maybe they're going to have the same abilities as Cold War Zombies, since of course you could have the different Ethereum tier upgrades to them. They gave them different effects than what we've seen in prior games, although Elemental Pop was never in prior games. But it had effects like Electric Cherry on it, which we did see in prior games. We also saw in this room, it seems like the arm of a Russian Mangler, so that's probably going to be another returning boss. And we also saw the Wands, which are the field upgrade devices that we had in Cold War Zombies to allow the strike team to use these Ethereum powers. So it seems like they will once again be back in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Now, according to leaks, 2 Ethereum upgrades that we're going to see in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies for the Wands are Healing Aura and Ether Shroud. Of course, subject to change, I assume. Probably all of the abilities from Cold War Zombies will be back, but they'll probably introduce some new ones as well. They did say when Vanguard Zombies was released that they had plans for future field upgrades that would come post-launch for that game, and then we never saw them, so they are probably saved for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. But yeah, like I said, most of the content we're going to be seeing is just from Cold War Zombies, which gives more credence that Treyarch probably didn't have much time to develop this mode, which explains why so much content is just from Cold War Zombies, even though it doesn't really make sense considering that it takes place almost 40 years later. By that time, most of these boss enemies, most of these special enemies would have mutated a lot more from the Dark Ether and turned into different enemies. Just as from Vanguard to Cold War Zombies, none of the enemies were basically the same. Now, in terms of the perks, we know that we're apparently going to actually be able to craft them in game, and we're going to be able to get these craftable parts and blueprints for them, and we're going to be able to bring them into future games if you successfully exfil. But it does seem like there will also be a Wonderfish machine on the map, which I don't think there's probably going to be normal perk machines. You're probably going to be able to find the different perk canisters around the map for rewards, just like in Cold War Zombies in Outbreak, and you'll probably also just be able to get them from the Wonderfish or get the craftable parts around the map. But we're also going to be seeing the ray gun. We do also see it on the poster as well. We know this is going to be back, but like I said before, it seems like a lot of wonder weapons are going to be returning from Cold War Zombies, because it seems like the Cerberus is going to be back. Now, we're not exactly sure why all of these zombies items from Cold War Zombies are in this room. Maybe they actually help power the device. Maybe the Requiem has collected them and placed them here. Alternatively, maybe Eddie Richtofen was responsible for all of these items. After all, he was the head of Requiem. He probably has been collecting all of these artifacts from Requiem. He has access to them. It makes sense that he is the one who placed them in this room. I don't really know why they're in Urzikstan though. Let me know in the comment section down below, are you a fan of lots of content returning from Cold War Zombies? I would have liked to see a couple things, but it does seem like almost everything's going to be returning from Cold War Zombies. I wonder if Order will be back as well. I really want to see a lot of original bosses. I think there will be some. I just hope there's enough for it to feel fresh, because otherwise this game's just going to feel like Cold War Zombies in a modern setting, which I would rather see it be entirely unique. You know what I mean? It's fine for a couple bosses returning or a couple enemy types returning. It's fine for a couple things, but not everything. But if the Cerberus is back, that's going to be a lot of fun, because we never saw the Cerberus in Outbreak, so finally we're going to see it in a more open world zombie setting. And I wonder what other wonder weapons may be back. Maybe it's just going to be the ray gun and the Cerberus, or will all of the wonder weapons from Cold War Zombies be back? I don't know, but like I said, I suspect that Richtofen has probably been collecting these items, which would explain why they're even here. Now, for some other information, all of the missions for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies have supposedly been leaked. Now, I don't think these are all of them, because there are only 6, and these are just the codenames. We don't know exactly what the actual missions will be, but we have Resort, Ranch, APT, Dam, Port, and Chemical. These will probably just be the locations where the missions take place. So just like in DMZ, there's going to be different faction missions. I guess you'll probably be able to choose either Terminus Outcomes or Deadbolts. Anyways, you'll only be able to select up to 3 missions at a time in a game, and then you'll be able to complete these missions to, of course, learn about the storyline information. And apparently, instead of having a main Easter egg quest, basically how it's going to work is there's going to be 3 different acts, and you need to complete many missions to get up to each of the acts. When you get to the end of each act, it'll teleport you apparently to a mini version of the map where I guess you complete puzzles and stuff like that, like an Easter egg, and you'll get a cutscene for the storyline, of course, at the end of each act. So I guess there'll be 3 cinematic cutscenes you can unlock by completing all of these missions and completing each of the 3 acts. Now, I don't know how long this will take, but it'll probably be 5+ hours, and this isn't going to be something you're going to be able to do all in one game. Of course, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is on a 60-minute countdown where the Ethereum ring will close in around you, pushing you to the center of the map where there will be the exfil in the center, where I guess you'll escape on a helicopter. So you won't be able to complete the full quote-unquote Easter egg in the game. You'll have to do this over many different games, completing all of the missions slowly, which seems like it's not really going to have any replay value, unfortunately. And yeah, I don't think these are all of them, because all of these supposed campaign missions, codenames have also leaked from Modern Warfare 3. Now, I suspect these aren't the actual mission names, they're just the codenames. We have Silo, Hijack, Tundra, Gunship, Surge, Millbase, VIP, and Flashback. And yeah, this is only 8, so it's probably not all of them, although the open combat missions will probably take longer, but it doesn't seem to even be including the first campaign mission, Operation 627, that we've already had gameplay of. So it seems to suggest that this isn't all of them, unless one of these codenames is Operation 627. The final piece of Zombies information is we've had all of the objectives revealed for the Haunting event for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. Of course, this won't be beginning until the 17th of October. And there's actually going to be different bosses that you can defeat to unlock rewards, which is going to be a lot of fun. This is perfect. This is what Zombies fans have been asking for. Lots of people like I, who don't really enjoy Warzone, wish we had some cool, fun things like this more often, especially because this is right up Zombies players' alleyway. This is what we enjoy, whereas we don't really enjoy most of the Warzone stuff. And there's going to be the Butcher you're going to be able to defeat from Diablo. You're going to be able to defeat a swamp creature. There's also going to be the Pharaoh, a mummy, and apparently this is going to be reusing assets and animations from COD 2024 Zombies set in the 90s. Now, does this suggest we might see a map set in Egypt in COD 2024 Zombies? I'm not entirely sure. Of course, we saw Egypt on Terra Maledicta / the Archon in Vanguard Zombies, but they didn't really do Egypt well because that was a pretty rushed map, and we've been asking for a proper Egyptian-based map that is very awesome for Zombies for a long time, and unfortunately that iteration just wasn't good enough. And we also saw a Egyptian map in World War II Zombies as well that wasn't that great, so I hope we do get a awesome, proper, round-based Zombies map set in Egypt in COD 2024 Zombies. Alternatively, although this boss is reusing assets and animations from a boss from COD 2024 Zombies, the boss itself might not be a Pharaoh. It might have just been taken from COD 2024 Zombies and reskinned into the Pharaoh. However, the boss in COD 2024 Zombies could be an entirely different boss. Now, in this, there's also going to be the UFO, the alien spaceship from Zombies in Spaceland, back inside of Warzone. This is awesome. This event is going to be so much fun, probably the most fun we've ever had in Warzone in a long time. And finally, you're also going to be able to defeat a ghost train, a demonic train. And I'll make a whole separate video talking about this soon, but that's everything I wanted to go over in this video. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.